My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
Join me listening to what Alista has to also say about the behavior of the suspended Chief Justice, Torkornoo. And before we go, this station still remains PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Drop your comments at the comment section. Your comments are most important to us. Please do drop a comment. Thank you. Join me listening to what he said into detail. And it's fire for fire. Yes, as you all know, Alista, a man of history. We'll be right back.
Bogabi Galam say nana. And I'm CJ Torkornoo. Me the CJ so Torkornoo asemino. Senia semina free hobano. And in some Ghana Bar Association Mamena Kokfano. And no, I want to address that. Yes. MPP I want to address that. No person me bisa. Are there two groups of bars at the Ghana Bar Association? The drinking bar group of people and the seriously people who are at the bar, who are focusing on the law. I want to know the drinking bar within the you see when the likes of JB Dankwa and Co started, they said they were doing politics at the time. It was a drinking club. They used to meet every Friday and go and drink and booze and go and sing home. They said they were forming a political party at the time. So it is that group of people. That's why I'm saying that. Is it the part of they are serious lawyers who are in the bar association. When they say bar, you know what you mean. And they are the ones who go drinking every Friday evening thinking that they to their lawyers. I want to know which one Efwagate belongs to. Because this one is like you are coming from the drunken master's shop to come and talk to us. I want to know. Me, I don't respect any of them. Oh. Look, if you say you know the law, let the law reflect on yourself. Why? Madam 16 years, when she's talking, can't you see that the law reflects on herself? Yes. Now, what could law? No, now, person did deal or anybody. You know what the true situation is, and yet you want to lie. Me, I've said it that the family of the three high court judges and the army officer, they should put a stop to that celebration. They are using them for 44 years now. They have been using them and don't stop. What is it? The dead man's franchise. What is it? Every year you go and stand somewhere and then you say you are celebrating what? Doing what? We want the legal system to change. We want delivery of justice to change so that people will not have even. We want a clean system. We don't want what happened in 1982 to happen again. And let me give you the history. You think people just got up and went to catch some people to go and cut their heads? In 1979, when Rollins did the coup, people were sentenced. Long years, 75 years, 50 years, 100 years, and were put in Sawam. And these things were put in the constitution to lock them up there. These three judges decided that they'll use the constitutional means to release them. Some who were on 75 years, 80, 100 years, they released them to go home. So they offended the constitution, they themselves as judges. The constitution they were sitting on, the Third Republic. They offended the constitution. Then you have Joaquim Amatekwe, who was a union worker. He led a demonstration from Tema to Accra. Then, lo and behold, he was sacked. Not alone, with all the workers. Who sacked them? Colonel, later, what's his name? Samakwa. He was a colonel in the army. He attempted to overthrow a champion's government. And his rank was, he was demoted to major. You can find out if I'm lying. So, you sack people. They went on a genuine demonstration all the way from Tema to Accra on 5th June 1980 to ransack Parliament. And then you sack them. You're a personal manager at the time. Bugad Obinka said, then there's a coup of 1981. There's a coup of 1981. What do you expect? I'm asking you. Joaquim Amatekwe, who led the union workers from Accra, from Tema to Accra, was made a member of the PNDC. He has gotten power. What do you think he'll do with the power? Either he use it for good or for bad. Yes, that's what happened. Those of you judges who decided to go inside the constitution to go and touch the constitutional amendments and then release people who had been sentenced 75 years because people were shot. Achampo and Co were shot. So they said to stop the killings, let's give long jail sentences to those people who normally would have shot.
It will serve as a deterrent.
Deterrent. And then you want to release them. So you made nonsense of the shootings of Achampon and other things, and even the imprisonment of those people who had wronged the state at that time. You think when there's a coup, people will not be affected? Yeah. Those who took those decisions, their lives will be in danger. And I'm saying that those people who were in Northern Smoke, who went to their homes to invite them, go and ask Justice Adadebo. I hear he recently died. He would have told you how he managed to run away. You come to him to tell him that because those judges, they were seen clearly as people who were opposed to the AFRC and definitely opposed to Rawlings. So the judges send the by and say, hey, the two judges go and rationalize the system for us. So they didn't just go to their homes and put any gun on their head. They were called by their names, and when they came, they were whispered into and they followed the people. Please spare us. And those people who did that, I'm saying the Special Investigations Board was set up. They were tried. You know, greatest Chief Justice, read his history. He sat on the case, and on many issues, on many days, when he went and he was questioning cross-examination and there was noise, he could close the court on that day and report back to Rawlings. Do you know how the investigations, do you know how serious stand he took in this country? Go ask J.A. Kufuor why he resigned. Ask J.A. Kufuor why he ran away from Rawlings' government in 1982. Go and ask him. Sometimes when I sit here and I hear people every year come 30th June and then they want to martyrs of what rule of law. The court system has still not changed. Let's go to the rural areas and go and see how we deliver justice in the rural areas. Whether we have perfected the action of delivering justice in this society. Let us go to the towns. Let's go and see what judges are doing. Even where do they sleep? The judicial service. What is it? Go and check. What is that? Then what improvement has come in the judicial service? Every year you come and stand there, you come and talk blah black sheep. You don't have any rule. On Torkornoo. That's what I'm saying. So it sums up. It sums up. Torkornoo over the weekend, didn't you hear the lie she peddled about a Deuce Lodge? That a Deuce Lodge, Amatekwe said he met what do you call it? Captain Kojochi Kata in front of a Deuce Lodge, not inside. In the Special Investigations Report, NOG gave the history over the weekend. They recounted the pages and other things. So all that Torkornoo has been saying, I've said that I wonder whether she'll be able to go back to the committee to go and face them. She's contempt of the committee. She has left proceedings and gone to the public to go and talk to them about what is going on. Something 146 which should be in camera.
Constitution, also committee no omo
oni ni kunu nya asem no
na ni kunu ya
then you could know it's CJ please then I make no me I don't know my impatience is getting over this thing. You are dragging this matter. Yes, I mean you
makes comment on this.
Yes, you don't need. That's why Mugabe, I've always told you that when you see the lawyers, don't be scared. The ones who scare you are the ones who know the judges. But the one who know the law and they want the law to transform the society, when you are talking, they take their time and listen to you and they address you. You understand? So there are two types of lawyers. One is the one like Ifwagate who has come. When they go to court, all they know is the judges. They pass the back and then they go and do the nuances and they say they have won the case. Because to me, Obiewu, do you know what happened to them, Mugabe? When they were picked up, they were driven. All of them sat in that Pinsgoa car. They were driven all the way from Accra, beat curfew lines, and went all the way to Bandasi. And if you see their charred bodies, they were shot and later bent. But the rains came and saved them. Rawlings at the time didn't know. Rawlings was going to Adan on 1st July to go and speak in 1982. And he was asking, Chale, you know, Rawlings, he has some people who used to speak Ga with them. He was worried. He didn't know about it. It was not until 3rd July that Brigadier Nunu Mensah briefed him on what had happened. Quickly, he set up the investigations board to go into it. He didn't play with it at all.
Is still alive.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can go and ask him. So please, when I hear them play every time, play the drum beat, Kreketeke Soya, 30th June, Judge Sewu, Kreketeke Soya. The judiciary is not changing. The judiciary is partisan. The judiciary is too conservative. The judiciary looks like the MPP. Me, I hate the judiciary. I hate the courts. I'm telling you. I hate the courts. Oh, I'm telling you. No, I don't hate lawyers.
You can't hate.
I'm telling you, I hate the court system. Oh, please, sometimes when you hear the judgment that comes from there, you want to vomit. Is
it because of...
We want a reset of the place. That's why we're angry that there must be a reset, a total overhaul of the place. And we care whose horse is God. We don't care whose horse is God. Who are they? Mr. Torkornoo, you can't be facing a committee of inquiry, come out, insult the chairman of the committee of inquiry, insult the witnesses, and expect to go and stand there. Who will question you? If they go and they even talk to her, crap, they should by now have finished their report and sent it to the president. She's not prepared. Look, there are some tools now. What do? You have to be submissive.
Remorseful.
Yes, you show remorse, and then you come to yourself and begin to allude to the questions and see whether reflective and see whether you can get genuine answers in order to reply your accusers. But you don't run to the public. Something that I say, Article 1462. It's 1462 says in camera. Why have you come out of camera to come and tell us what is going on? The state does not want me, the citizens, to hear.
Yeah.
That's why they have shielded us from hearing. But you have come out. So in effect, you are contempt of the committee proceedings yourself. 146 to Achille. And somebody must do something about it. I wonder whether after insulting Gabriel Pamwa in court, he'll be able to go and stand in front of him, the committee chairman, and say anything.
Supreme Court
2015, about 2019.
2016, okay.
Yes, he
ruled in favor of us.
Yes. So I mean, I say, I have been 4 years for her, and say, I'll buy. You didn't get your job on merit. Your seniors you met. Look at how you talked about Gabriel Pamwa. It's your senior 4 years. You when they say 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 48 months. So then no could be 48 months ahead of you in the law. It's like 1,000 years because you, madam, you don't even know anything. They say in camera, you have come out of camera and you are talking blah blah black sheep, soya. Nobody will mind you. Nobody will mind you. I'm telling you, the public sympathies you want to cut. You go and start at Gimpa and talk blah blah. The law, no matter how many. So you were making a cacophony of reading noises the other time. You know, yours it has got up. If yours is the law, is the law, is the law. Wow, who keeping law now? Kita state sword now. Chief Justice. Fidie no ayu, mnana you. Ya ji sword, ya suspend. Se house in room. Unye wanu di se be patch o metra pa je to amawa. Unye wanu di umo so ya kasa kasa. Ya yineji. She has been sacked. I'm telling you, we should find a new Chief Justice. The acting Chief Justice, if he's afraid, me tomorrow I'll go and swear him in. That's all.
Hey, are you the president?
I'm not the president, but it's annoying to say the least. Who have a child? You want to? God will give it to me. Yes. When I talk to JM, he will listen, and then Charlie Oche, man, but you no Oche, where you pamu. Suspension it says obekofi.
Suspension chese kwetrefi.
Na di wu na ya adepa. Boga bi na ya adepa. O je suspend wa your secondary school nyina no. Who say ya suspend you obi a. Na nkwala boni wo school mu me ko achimota. O ti obi dia oberane.
Yes, suspend will make noise.
You don't make noise. You pack your trunk and troubles and go. I remember one senior. I don't have the permission to mention his name. He was suspended and he stayed in the dormitory. So every day the housemaster will come, and then they will come, and then when they come here, I see that he's hiding. And then when the house pastor asks, I say, no, it's under the bed. He's not gone. You understand? Yes, because you're supposed to work as how hard in your body house. You're suspended with Antibiotic school. You're suspended with 2 weeks, indefinite. Kofi Awoshishan passing. And then when he comes out he won't keep quiet. Start troubling people and shouting, hey, come here, small boy. No. I won't respond to such people. You have been suspended.
That I'm near froze.
Me. The school name, there be guy name, there be Bob.
Terror.
Yeah. Terror. Because listen, Bokabi, we all went to Antimotia school to come and hide when we were being beaten at the time. At the time, the secondary school was very rough, and the Form 1s and Form 2s were on the Western compound. So I saw those people run to come and hide in the upper primary where I was when they were afraid of punishment. Then I go to the Antimotia school, secondary school, Form 1, and I go and see that these people they are in Form 4, Form 5. Me, Alista, me suomo. Me find me suomo. Wo be Johnny Beshamin pass by me. How can I go? Me, you know me already. I won't come. And I'll explain to you why I came to the school. A bit of common sense, a bit of school. My father brought me here to come and learn. So you cannot force me to do anything for you. You can serve yourself. You have hands and you have legs. You understand? Yes. So if you want me to wash your clothing for you, it's not because you're a senior, but because you have asked me for a favor and I have time and I can do it. What did they make us say? Yes, I knew why I was in the school. Those things don't worry me. And I know why I'm alive as I'm working now. That's why I was telling you that don't let people bully us. People who have entered politics, who didn't have anything. Look at Abonye. Then and no. Because of power, look at the way he's talking. We must be able to let the political terrain reflect some somberness of human beings who have common sense to know that the power that they have is to serve the people. Not to lord it over them. Yes.
Very well. Thank you very much, my good brother Alista Tahir Nelson. Hi, TVS was at Facebook Live Power 979 TVS was at Ghana Samson on YouTube. AS was broadcasting here in affiliate stations here. Hi. Obey 30 minutes to go. 30 minutes inside 5. So we have 30 minutes to go. The menus for the 5 or 25 minutes. Say a bit to me at the cancer baby. Alisa. Mami production team say video am pe no aye ready a monfa video no nya dan ento so mami say aye ready a mutumi ebo mami alo edoji tamokro ni video no production team mami say aye ready a monfa ento so mami enye ready so aye move on na ebi aye babaka na edede akanyina so assign at
Charlotte say the petitioners who call for her removal, one included a dead person.
A dead person.
Yes. At the time when the petition went to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and her removal, there was a petitioner that was dead. Now Akufo-Addo went ahead, went through the process and removed the 3 electoral commissioners. So what exactly are her complaints? I remember, and she made the point that a copy of the petition was not given to her. We were in this country where she wrote to President Mahama for a copy of the petition, correct?
Indeed, yes.
President Mahama, graciously, she asked for 7 days. President Mahama gave her 10 days, correct?
Yes.
What did she respond to? Was it not the petition?
Well, she says she can't assume that the same petition she has is what the committee has. So she requested for the copies.
When we go to court and the writ is served on us, is the writ admitted in evidence?
Usually not.
Have you ever gone through court process where you say the writ invoking the court's jurisdiction? And if you look at even CI 47, a writ is defined to include what? A petition. You don't go to court and say, my lord, we've gotten to the point of evidence taking. First, I want to admit a copy of the writ in evidence before. I will make that argument before her ladyship. She will rebuke me instantaneously in court because you don't do that. So how is she expecting that today the petition should be, first of all, tendered in evidence before the proceedings? I mean, I've been struggling to appreciate the legal basis for these claims. And let me make this point. President John Dramani Mahama, on this process, has demonstrated fidelity to the laws of this country. Have you heard President Mahama commented on this issue?
No.
Express a personal view on this matter? No. He had demonstrated that, look, he's a gentleman. No interference whatsoever. Go through. You have the benefit of being represented by an astute and distinguished lawyer, Ayiku Otu. What else are you fearing? But lawyer, Ayiku Otu. What else are you fearing? But I find it bizarre when, for instance, you go before a committee of this nature and say you want your husband to accompany you to the proceedings.
Why do you find that bizarre? Exactly.
Does it not defeat the in-camera hearing?
I deceived my father. I go to deceive my father to lose all his property. He's not any lawyer. If he likes to take you to court, I'm telling you.
He's a lawyer.
Which lawyer? On being here, send your muboni dinu. There's still trouble in my family because of his actions. And you go to. Some muboni and I who is he? He knows next to nothing about the law. They go around the knowing judges. I'm telling you. That's why the woman is afraid. Mamina will say to me, oh yeah, that's why she has run to come and court public sentiments. And you go to over my dead body, my foot. Look at him. Oh, to me, yes, mama. That's why the woman herself as well. Why? The woman is even more intelligent than you are equal to. I'm telling you. You CJ. Mama no cry. Who cry? Who are you seeing? No, I can find somebody a lawyer. Deceit of a lawyer. He deceived my father. I'm telling you. If let me say the story here and see what I did in deceive my father.
That's not the story.
It's not the story here. Who are you go to? Don't mention such names. Who is he? Who is he? This Omana Bob, because of such characters. Or many baby edumu. And see any be. He cannot defend the woman. They cannot. He's an empty-headed lawyer. I'm saying it. He's an empty shell. He knows next to nothing about the law. That's why the woman has run to the public to come and cut public sentiments. Are you quoting?
Oh, you're good lawyer.
Cry over my dead body.
Yeah.
Oh, winning case for court to be on tell me. Case man could not with you court.
Calm down, please. Calm down, please. Calm down, please. We are not discussing your father here.
Imagine people say we are thinking about people who sounded.
Please. We are not discussing.
The driver allegedly.
Oh, we are not discussing him. Please. Listen. Alisa, we are not discussing Ayuko on this platform. Please, let's move on. Please.
Proceed.
Thank you. We much appreciate your time on the channel and say God bless you for the good work you are doing and continue to do. And to all our cherished new viewers, we urge you to subscribe for more videos, like and also share to other friends of yours, other platforms that you belong to as well. Thank you for making time yourself once again. We come your way any moment from now. Just like the page, just like the channel, and you'll be updated anytime from now. We have more in store coming your way. Thank you and stay blessed.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.